Good morning. Today we are at Busch Gardens Tampa. We're going to go in, check up on some of the construction, see what's open, see if Sheikra Reopens, see what's going on with the Skyride, and try some of the Mardi Gras food, as well as, of course, ride the coasters. So let's go. Have a great day. Okay, so we are now in the park and got this Mardi Gras food lanyard. So we will definitely be trying some of the Mardi Gras food today. But let's go see what our Gwazi's at. And for reference of crowd levels so far today, I got here just as the parking lot opened. And it took me about 12 minutes to get into the park. So, not too bad. Or to get parked, and then it took me almost no time at all to get through security and the front entrance. So, overall, so far, doing pretty good as far as crowd level goes. Hopefully it stays that way. But for now, let's go get a ride on Iron Gwazi. So, Gwazi was a little long at the moment. We'll come back in a bit, because I got a time for it. So now, let's go see about getting a pass holder free button from Cheetah Hunt. And then maybe get a ride on Cheetah Hunt or Crepe Suzette or Montu. Just go to that area of the park for right now. Just got off of Cheetah Hunt. Fun as always, love the launch, super punchy, good airtime, and got to see the Skyride testing. The new buckets with the new paint look great. Fortunately, they're only pushing cars or buckets through on one side. So, hopefully, they will be able to start full testing soon. And hopefully the ride should be open by the end of next month. For now, looks like Crepe Suzette is only 10 minutes. So why don't we go do that? So, unfortunately, Cobra's Curse went down when I got to get in line for it. So, I went over and took a ride on Montu. And unfortunately, they are running only one train. I peeked in the storage shed, and they do have a train in there that's fully built, but it has water dummies in it. Cheetah Hunt is now 70. When I got in line for that, before it was 15. But, so Montu took a little bit longer than I would have liked, with it only being on one train, and the crew really not moving very fast at all. But the ride was running pretty good today. A little rough, a little rattly, but very intense and nice and whippy as usual. Now, let's go in on Iron Gwazi as the weight appears to have dropped. Let's go ride what many consider to be the best ride in the park. I'm still deciding on that. Iron Iron Gwazi was running absolutely phenomenal today. Like, I actually grayed out on the first drop, or almost, and I never even come close to graying out on any ride. Definitely not this one, and the ride's not even warmed up yet today. So, the ejector time was the best it's been in a few weeks, or a few months, honestly. Like, up until today, I had been kind of, down on the ride. Not quite as happy with it. It kind of had been feeling a little lackluster and all. Today, no. Today, the ride is running absolutely amazing. Now, let's go see if we can see any construction on Kangaloom, and maybe get a ride on Sheikra. So, unfortunately, due to the construction walls, we can't really see much, but when we get on Sheikra and maybe Falcon's Fury, we'll be able to check it out. But here is, I'm going to see if I can get a good look at it. Come on. The concept art behind me. I don't know how well you can really see it, but I'll try and put a picture in right now of it. And, yeah. So it looks like it's going to be a nice little, just a repaint, a refresh. That habitat definitely needed it. And the pink chickens are out. Like I said, let's go get a ride on Sheikra, and then maybe head back up here and get some food. Because Mardi Gras opens in 10 minutes. Well, never mind. Guess it's not open. The ride's sending trains like crazy, but guess there wasn't people on it, although I swear I saw people, so. Okay. Never mind then. Guess we aren't getting a ride on Sheikra. Let's see. At this point, let's just head back and, let's just get back to the Mardi Gras area and have some food. And, guess Sheikra's down for the day then, because if it was ready, it probably would have opened this morning. Interesting. So, got some Mardi Gras food and drinks. This first one is called the Green Giant. It is Monin Granny Smith apple with citrus juice. I got this from booth 1 called Hurricanes, which is right across from the entrance to Iron Gwazi. And it was $6.99. Obviously, I have the tasting lanyard, so I didn't pay for it. And as you can see, the sample size is tiny. 8 ounce maybe or something, but it is marked as a 16 ounce as the non-sample size. Also, it is non-alcoholic, obviously. So, let's try this out. It should be interesting. Wow. Yeah. That's sour. That's really sour. Despite my reaction, it's a lot better than you think it would be. It's very, very sour, as I said. That's real. You taste a little bit of citrus and a little bit of Granny Smith apple in there, but they just kind of blend. Overall, I'd give it a 3 out of 5, as I do not mind the sourness of it. It's just that it does not taste like a lot. So yeah, 3 out of 5, pretty okay. Now, let's try some food. So this is the blackened chicken slider, also from booth 1. Without the tasting lanyard, it would be $9.99, and it is blackened chicken, spicy bread and butter pickles, lettuce, tomato on a brioche bun. So let's try this out. So I got the sandwich here. Okay. Doesn't really have too much flavor to it. Let's try just the chicken patty. It's a little crunchy on the outside, nice and soft on the inside as far as the chicken goes. The bread isn't stale. The bread's actually pretty good, you know, like as far as, it's just a brioche bun, but, you know, it's not dried out or anything. Yeah, it's just blackened chicken. Like, it's pretty good, actually. Like, oh, there it is. There's a little bit of spicy, like, not spiciness, but spices aftertaste. So it's not bad. I would give it 3.5 out of 5. It's pretty basic, but not bad. I'm gonna finish this, and then we got something sweet to try. And for a sweet treat, we have the Crepe Suzette. It is a French crepe with caramel sauce, sliced oranges, and soft serve ice cream. This is from Booth 8, the Creamery, and was $8.99. So let's try it out. It looks really good. Okay, so let's try and eat this. Yeah, that's just okay. The ice cream, like, there's not really much flavor to it at all. Like, it's just kind of bland. You taste a little bit of the crepe. Don't really taste the ice cream. Don't really taste the oranges or the caramel. Overall, I'd give it a 2 out of 5. Unfortunately, it's not as good as it looks. But I am going to finish that, and then we should probably head over to Pantopia to check out on, what is it called? Phoenix Rising. So, let's go check on that after I finish this. So good to see the Skyride back and running again. It truly has been so long. It just adds like some life and vibrance to the park. I don't know. There's just something about it. I guess it's just that it, you know, adds like kinetic energy to like an area that doesn't always have kinetic energy. Really, it only has kinetics when Cheetah Hunt's running. Other than that, they're making some kind of announcement, but yeah. So, let's go take a ride on Falcon's Fury and see what we can see for the construction of Phoenix Rising. And maybe take a ride on Serengeti Flyer as well. So, now we are on Falcon's Fury, and sorry for the bad quality, but as you can see, we are checking out the Phoenix Rising construction site. Unfortunately, no vertical construction has started, though you can see some machines in the back, as well as some footers up front, and there are also some footers in the back area of the construction site as well. So, obviously just got off of Falcon's Fury, and was able to see Phoenix Rising, as you saw. Pointed out some of the construction there, not too much. Mostly just footers and land clearing still. No vertical construction yet. But hopefully that will start soon, as the ride is set to open. Well, originally they said spring of this year, but that's not looking likely. And they are not testing, they aren't testing today, the Stanleyville to the transfer station portion of the Skyride, which is interesting. But for now, I think it's time we go ahead and take a ride on the train. See what we can see from the ground of Phoenix Rising. So, let's go. So, over here, just decided to stop by Treetop Trails in the Jungala area to see what we could see of, like, Wild Surge and, you know, what's left here. And it's very odd what they're doing. The area was walled off for a while. Wild Surge has been closed for, like, ever. You know, there used to be a restaurant back there, back over there. That's been closed. They still have seating back here for Chick-fil-A. And the old Wild Surge entrance is still here and intact. Signs nice and painted. But the old splash pad is off. And you really can't go anywhere past this point. This used to hold different kinds of fish and other animals, and you can see this tunnel used to crawl through, and it's all scummed over. Like, there's nothing in here anymore. You can't see anything. Some little fish walled off, getting up there. There used to be another splash pad back in the back here. Still there, but walled off again. Yeah, cool canopy. Still pretty well painted. Just no water. Hasn't been watering forever. You can actually see there's team members in the old restaurant. I don't know, it's very odd. Like, all the ropes, all the structures are still here. Everything's, you know, relatively kept up with, but none of it's just open. It's, I don't know, it's strange. It's very strange. I don't quite understand what they're doing there. And obviously the sinkhole didn't help. There was a sinkhole back by Congo River Rapids, but it was small. That probably didn't help, but walls have been down there since before then. I don't understand what they're doing. It's very confusing. Like, you know, Phoenix Rising, there's a clear direction where they're going with that. The Skyride was, I guess you could call it, in a state of disarray for a while, but now that's back opened again. But, or not, well, the Skyride isn't open, but it's testing continuously. You know, they've got all new signs up around the Skyride and everything. Wait. Sheikra is now open. You can't tell me it's not, because there are people on there screaming on it. Seriously. I swear. If Sheikra isn't open, I'm gonna lose my crap. That might have just turned the day around for me. Like, legitimately. But let's go ride Sheikra. I am happy to report that Sheikra has officially reopened from a supposed annual maintenance. So good to see the ride cycling with people again after so long of being closed. I say so long, but couple weeks, wasn't bad, but still, I didn't expect it to open today. So, Sheikra currently sits at a 90-minute wait, but I got a time to come back and do it later. And I was going to take the train to see if we could see some of the construction of Phoenix Rising from the ground, but that's not happening. The line was out the door of the Stanleyville station, so I'm going to say a hard pass on the train for now. Probably won't do it later. Right now, we're going to go head up, get some more Mardi Gras food, and then catch a couple more rides. Let's go. So this is the Cajun Short Rib. This comes from booth number 7, which is called, Esplanade Street Bites. It is a slow-roasted barbecue beef short rib with a corn puree underneath, and it was $10.99. So definitely one of the more expensive items on the menu. Let's try it out. Okay. Ooh, cuts pretty good. Oh yeah. Let's see if we can get that in there. Ooh. I do love me some meat. So, Let's try this. That's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Ooh. A little bit of heat there. A little bit of heat there at the end. Not too bad though. I'd give this a 4.5 out of 5. 5. 4.5 out of 5. Yeah. It's very good, nice and tender, juicy. Got a little bit of kick at the end, and the corn puree adds a nice little bit of sweetness to it. Yeah, the spice is a little powerful. But overall, very good. Definitely one of the best items so far. In a minute, we'll try the dessert. Another one. Next up are the beignets. And they're just basic beignets. There's nothing special with them. They are from Booth 5 Sweet Treats and are also $10.99. Let's try it out. I've never actually tried just basic beignets. I've tried some of the flavored ones at SeaWorld for the Christmas celebration, but never just basic powdered sugar beignets. Let's try it out. Hopefully they'll be good. Okay, so here it is. Looks like a donut, whatever. Okay, that's nothing special. It's literally like just a donut hole with some powdered sugar on it. It's not bad. It's pretty good. Like as far as like, it's nice and soft, fluffy. Kind of dry though, it got stuck to the roof of my mouth, but they're not bad. They're just basic. 3 out of 5. Pretty good. I'm gonna finish this, then maybe go get a ride on Cheetah Hunt. And then here in Mardi Gras Central, basically, I guess you could call it, you got stilt walkers. You got them posing over there. Then you have this lady on a bike. So you got some photo ops. So yeah, that's cool to see. It's something different. Got off Cheetah Hunt, walked up the path a little bit because it was quite busy around that area due to the fact that they were doing a one of the cheetah. It's not really an up close encounter, cheetah run, where they had the cheetahs, you know, come out and then they'll run after some feathers for some treats. And then I was gonna do it by, you know, like start vlogging by the alligators, and they're doing a presentation with the alligators. So it wasn't until I got over to Zagora Cafe that I was able to get a clearing to start filming. So yeah, I'm not by Cheetah Hunt, but the ride is running even better than this morning. Now, gonna head back and take a ride on Sheikra, then probably come back up here and ride Iron Gwazi one last time before heading out for the day. So let's go do Sheikra. Looks like we got some bead throwers coming up. No, you're fine. Oh, thank you. So, got some beads. Now, see if we can weave our way. See if we can. Earlier I said that, you really couldn't see anything. I mean, you can see a little bit back there. You can see that they've kind of taken down some of the shade structures, I imagine, to rebuild it, but I didn't even bother to stop and think. Hey, you can see in there. So you can see the planter out front is completely gone. Most of the stuff inside has been ripped out. A lot of the doors are missing, and it's just a layer of primer in there right now. Nothing too interesting, but we'll check back as the I say the ride. It's not a ride. As the habitat continues to get refurbed. Now, let's go get a ride on Sheikra. Just got an amazing ride on Sheikra. The ride was running super forceful today. Good pop of airtime coming into the mid-course. Of course, amazing airtime going down the main drop and coming off the mid-course. Pretty smooth. Ride's running very good. As I tried to point out from the top of Sheikra, the Skyride line from Stanleyville here over to the checkpoint out in the middle of the Serengeti is now running or testing. So I believe now both and the Skyride is fully testing, which is just awesome to see, and I hope very much that the ride should be open by the end of February, finally, after like 4 years. But anyway, gonna go get one last ride on Iron Gwazi to finish out the day. And just got one last ride there on Iron Gwazi. That ride is definitely running a lot faster than definitely this morning, but it's running a lot better than it has been in the past few months. Like the past few months, I've kind of been, kind of down on the ride. It's been getting a little rough, and yes, this ride was a little rough, like a little rattly in the back, but not bad. It was very good. Super powerful airtime, not as forceful as this morning, but still just amazing. Anyway, about to pick up a souvenir and then head out. And that's it from our day at Busch Gardens. Today was really good. It was a little bit busy at times, but to be expected, figuring they had like multiple events going on today. But we did get on Cheetah Hunt twice, Sheikra, which reopened today, which is awesome. Falcon's Fury, Montu, and Iron Gwazi twice. Fortunately, did not get a ride on Serengeti Flyer, but that's okay. We can always do that next time. Mardi Gras food was pretty mediocre, except for that short rib. That was really good. But overall, it was a fun day, and I will see you all next time on another adventure.